I wish I could play guitar.
Then you need to join Guitar Tricks.
What I'm going to be doing in this video is live reacting to the Crypt Cookout Cypher, which I was a part of, so I maybe have a biased opinion. But I'm going to do this on live stream, and then I'm going to leave the video up on my channel because I actually don't even know how to edit a reaction video, so you can call me an idiot for that, but it is what it is. And before I do anything, I'm going to have to get out this pop-out chat, because if I don't have the pop-out chat, you know what's actually mad funny? If you search for me and you type PFV, I come up. So that's a pretty cool thing. Doing this video is... It's annoying and cool at the same time. So let me put pop-out chat. If you're watching this video on the upload, you can probably skip the next 10 to 15 seconds. So now I can see the chat and talk to you guys. Anyways, I've seen a handful of people reacting to this joint, and I haven't really seen anybody talking about the bars that are in the fucking cypher, which is crazy to me because the whole point of doing a cypher in hip-hop, anyways, is the fucking bars. So we're going to talk about some of the bars in this. We're going to talk about some of the behind-the-scenes shit that I seen when I was there. Anyway, I should have poured a glass of tequila for this. Anyways, let's get right into this shit. This is the Crypt Cypher, Crypt Cookout Cypher featuring Gone, Futuristic, Vinjay, 100 Kufi, Samad Savage, Lex Bratcher, and more. I'm considered more. First of all, thank you so much, Crypt, for putting this shit together. Crypt is such an amazing fucking dude. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about this man ever. And his whole life, man, is great. He's the GOAT. Sam McGuire texts me. Man's hypercritical and shit. Yeah, nobody cares. What up, Gats? What up, Gatsby, a.k.a. Young Postcard?
Yeah.
So first of all, real quick, it's not a cypher if Luke Gone does not go first.
Chosen one, Luke not Obi-Wan. I've been skywalking, sky's the limit, so I float above. I've been going nowhere.
See, that was a pretty cool little Obi-Wan fucking Skywalker, you know, his Star Wars little break. There was like 5 Star Wars bars in this record.
Hitchhikers with a broken thumb. Guess
I like that one. The Hitchhikers with the Broken Thumb line shows gas.
time to show 'em what a goat is. Hit a Kobe done. Never miss a shot. Pistol pop. Fuck a molar gun. Roll up to the homes of my opponents with a loaded gun. Whip it out at anybody ever talking shit or doubt. And I don't need a bag full of clubs to go put a hole in one. Untuck the line.
That was good. That was a good closer to that. I love it when Luke is not rapping fast. I like when Luke rap fast. Don't get me wrong, but when Luke does his slower flow, it's always fucking gas.
Then run up on 'em, we come for drama. They call me Ra, I'm the sun god. Cause I'm
Gun bars.
the hottest. Fire breathing and cooking shit like it's Benny Hanna's yachts. While your squad staying underwater, bikini bottom. Nigga, it's time to go so wicked. I never let enemy ever get honorable. When I spit it with infinite witness, student of the game, just made the honorable scholar with knowledge that is greater than your college. Is why they call me a god. I gotta go.
So when we were, Luke went first. He went in and recorded his verse. He like wrote it. When we got there, Crypt was literally like, "Hey, dude, we got like 30 minutes. We're going to the studio. We're doing a cypher." And we're kind of like, "Fuck it, all right." When Luke showed up, Crypt was like, "Bro, you got to go first." He was like, "Fuck it." So he wrote it in there, and I was dying when I was talking to Luke afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I did a lot of gun bars, and you know, towards the end, it was a little." You know, rapidy. And it's true. Towards the end of it, he gets a little more rapidy, if that's what you want to call it. But, like, his verse is fire. I personally really like Luke's verse on this. It's perfect opener.
Yeah, Crypt, you a fool for this.
Yo, when I'm online, my pen is a lowly man. We catch bodies on screen like
it's only fans. That shit was fire. So Dilemma came bar heavy in this verse. This is one of my favorite verses on this record.
I don't catch too many shots, they sub tripping. Quarantine barber, they see a nigga cut different.
When he said quarantine barber, they see him cut different, I laughed so hard at that line because like so many people during quarantine had a fucked up haircut because someone else cut their hair.
The drum attached, make them rattle like FAMU. Shoot and miss, that's your last shot, last chance you. My university is verses from adversity that urges me to stay strapped up. Steve Urkel's teeth, family malice, y'all can scream it again, but don't
Real quick, Gatsby just texted me and said, "You ugly. Bitch, you ugly. Fuck."
do it cause you see that it's convenient to care. Yeah. This my reality show. Them niggas been soft. Act a fool, the revolver, give you a spin-off.
That was pretty cool. The spin-off line, you know, like, this is my reality show. You act like this, the revolver give you a spin-off. Dilemma's whole verse was bar heavy and I love it. Right here.
Round after round till we all get a beer gut.
That was the hardest bar in this whole cipher to me. Round after round, so we all get a beer gut. That shit is so gas, because, you know, like, you just fucking buy round after round of beer. You have round after round of getting shots. Like, dog, so good.
Fear what? Ain't nobody killing me. I zoned out like we got defensive liabilities.
The zone out defensive liabilities line was pretty cool, because, you know, you're talking about the zones in football, but that beer gut line is crazy. Someone said Dilemma is as good at writing bars as he is at breaking them down. I would agree. They're definitely great on the channel at doing that. And shout out Script Work. Dilemma is so dope. We have 2 songs in the canon right now. Mark's super dope.
Yeah. God, Grizzy.
This is arguably one of my favorites on here. Grizzy Hendrix. Grizzy Hendrix is the fucking god, dude. I love Grizzy.
I'm too gifted. I've been ripping rappers way before Christmas.
Dude, I'm too gifted. I've been ripping rappers way before Christmas. He came with the and then he says present after this.
Open off the presents. Ain't no point in flexing. Been hot since 9/7. Got these whack
And then he said been hot since 9/7 because it's Hot 9/7 is you guys know that, the radio station.
rappers begging for a feature. Hey, styles too plain. 9/11. I'm in the building.
Dude, when he said they styles too plain 9/11 and his next one said I'm in the building, I was just like, dog. I wanted to kick somebody. Also, someone is saying Arctic Kicks is at the Cookout. I know, I met him. He's a really nice dude. We had breakfast the one morning. Great guy.
Deal labels are fake. They gon' do you like the Trunchable. Put some cake in your face, and when your records ain't selling, they quick to take it away. Make you pay back every single dollar that you made. It's
Dude, Grizzy just speaking that real shit on this.
cold game. Labels got these artists so trained. Down Cornelius and rappers still thinking like slaves. That's why we screaming, please give us back the old yay. But I not speaking Spanish or talking like Jorge. Prende.
Hey, speaking of the old Ye, I think Ye's back if y'all been seeing Kanye on Twitter.
Say show paper won't get you paid. All I got in this world is my balls, Scarface, and no side.
He had like a handful of movie references here.
On break, driving in my own lane. Just some niggas with an attitude. Ass go shit.
Yeah, because isn't what is his name? Ice Cube. His name's O'Shea. And with attitude, I don't say that word.
Yeah, EK, look.
Okay, fun fact. Elijah is about to be my neighbor. He's literally going to come and live here in the apartment complex that I live in. This is my homie, dude. I love Elijah. Hung out with Elijah many times. We have a whole EP together. We do a lot of records together. I want to tell you guys one of the funniest things ever about Elijah's verse. So his first bar setup is insane. He says like penny, nickel, quarter for your thoughts. Like it just doesn't make sense. And then something about paid in full. But he didn't even know he made a bar setup. We talked to him afterwards and I was like, dog, your bar setup at the beginning was incredible. And he was like, what are you talking about, dude? He didn't even know that it was all this like crazy ass bar setup. He had no idea. But Elijah is such a dope kid, man. He's a really good spirited guy. I fucking love him so much.
Here's a penny for your thoughts,
He's also my son.
a nickel for the scars, a quarter for the ones who are steady to
His
find
verse is
odds.
super
Something
real,
about the universe just
like
never
Grizzy.
makes sense. Being rich does not equate to happiness, what a myth. Learn a lot from paid in full, more money, more problems. That's the underlying truth. Quick to stab you in the back for a couple of views. In
Facts.
temporary 10 seconds, y'all be gone with the news. How much more I gotta prove? Shit, I grew up on the M's and the J's and the Co's. Little Nas, big and
I love how Gatsby was fucking big up in his shit right there so hard. He like said it with him. In the Pogs and the J's and the Co.
Rockin' my little soul, I feel this in my bones. It's embedded in my core. Would be nothing if it weren't for the legends who came before us. Got these people looking at me like I'm something absurd. Stick around and learn something. Got away with these words. It's loyalty first. Throw that other bullshit to the side. See no ceilings, word of Wayne. About time I shine.
He was really happy about saying see no ceilings word to Wayne, because on the way to the cookout we were listening to No Ceilings by Wayne. So in his head he was like, yo, no ceilings word to Wayne. But Elijah, look at his face right here. It looks hilarious where I paused it. Elijah, he doesn't have it's not these crazy bars. You're not going to get some insane stuff, but he's going to speak some real shit. We have this joke whenever we make a record. We're like, yo, Elijah, what kind of song you want to make? And he goes, yo, that real shit, bro. Yo, we just gonna need to make that fucking real shit, like dope shit, real shit. It's fucking funny, man.
King Bliss, yeah, we rapping this bitch. And you know with the flow, I'm official, like it's a ref in this bitch. And the way I write my
He did the official like ref with the whistle bar.
You laughing and bit. Now we on the big screen, we going up like watch your stepping and bitch. And know the flow is still good in the drought. Switching with the tongue twisting in the Midwest, but I live in the South. King shit is only what I'm about. Got a little buzz going, but I still swat a lane for getting fly at the mouth.
That shit was hard when he said, I still swat a lane for getting fly at the mouth. Dude, I love Blitz. Blitz has a really good voice. It's one of my favorite things about him.
Really, fuck you, gimme, niggas, really gimmicks, really, y'all offend me, y'all in it, cause we dominant in this game, we bout to confiscate, you actually whack, and we don't actually like you, dog, your shit got hacked, call me a king because I'm actually that, actually facts, I'm the one in charge, you niggas battery pack.
I really like his closer, that line. I'm the one in charge, y'all battery packs.
Do a rapper bad.
Yo, real quick, Merkham's goes off in this shit.
Act wrong, bang, let it rain on the nigga. This a black storm. Bobby Schmurder when I throw it up. Now his cap going. All I do is scheme when I'm moving with the mask on.
Dude, it was really dope that Scheme was standing behind him when he was like, all I do is scheme when I move with the mask on, because he's wearing the mask behind him. And I guess he came up to, Merkham's came up to Scheme and was like, bro, you the only person I shouted out. And Scheme was like, yo, that's fucking dope. He told me in his truck on the way back to Crypt.
Go learn the history. I was wild worried on the gym beam, hoping I don't library. It's school though. It teach a nigga the science. Hit every marking period.
So it's really cool. He did the school breakdown, and that's why he did the history, like teach him the science and like all this stuff. And then you'll hear he says, hold on.
For class when I'm rhyming, I pull out this missile, hit you and get it.
It was all about school. He's like, upper class when I'm rhyming, I pull out this missile, but it's a play on dismissal, because when you hit the bell, like
A bell ring, Slater, and then
this
I
part right here is
switch
so
off when
gas.
the
Wait.
bell- School though, it teach a nigga the science. Hit every marking period. I upper class when I'm rhyming. I pull out this missile, hit you and get a nigga bell ring. Slater, and then I screech off when the bell ding. Heard your
See, that shit was so fire because, you know, he says pull out this missile, but dismissal is what happens when the period is over and the bell rings. Like, that was a really cool school bar. You know what I'm saying? It was really well put together. It was like a battle rap scheme.
project, sorry it's Reg. You should lead an ass rap in the Cardi and Meg.
And now you should lead an ass rap in the Cardi and Meg because they just put out fucking WAP. Dude, Merk's voice is also, he has a lot of charisma.
See you shook little niggas be acting nervous when I come around. Looking at the fucking ground, see the sucker in your smile. Tighten up, pussy, ain't you happy I'm here? New on the scene, Merkham's the rapper you fear, yeah.
Yes. I fucking love Merkham's verse on this shit. That school setup really got me, man.
Hey, feeling like a problem when I'm on that cushion coffee.
Facts. So I want to say this about Mile High. He was on cushion coffee. So when he says feeling like a problem, like I'm on that cushion coffee, he was on the cushion coffee. Hey, anyways, JC Aaron, thank you. I appreciate you. I can't go too in-depth in comments because it's going to be up on my channel and no one will know what I'm talking about. But much love, homie.
A crab in a bucket, so I'm shaking niggas off me trying to catch this wave, but I leave them looking salty. Careful, cause my pistol like my finger, she's so naughty.
See, these bars are cool because it's not like they're super crazy or anything, but his flow is dope. His voice is there. He's saying real shit. And, you know, he's like, they're still connected. Like, he's talking about, he said something about the wave leave him salty. And obviously, you know, waves from the ocean are salt water. And just like simple stuff, but it's really good. It's put together well.
My homies linking like a chain, they label us a gang since we lock it down like we married to the game. Put a ring on her finger, gave that bitch my last name. If she step out of line, I'm cashing in insurance claims. Side note, chain smoking with the gang, rolling up some dank, running.
So he talks a lot about smoking weed, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This motherfucker does. Mile High, he be smoking.
The bank, I'm gonna elevate my name. I'm never in one spot. I like to move around. If you try and stop me, you gon' get walked down. Might just have to leave your body on the ground. Make sure you never make a sound. I can't hear you since this weed is way too loud. Hey.
So I thought something that was funny. He didn't mean this because like we recorded this before we did the video, but when he said I can't hear you because this beat is way too loud, when we were recording this shit, the initial mix was bass heavy, and I could not hear anything but the beat. That's another reason I barely knew my verse, because I couldn't fucking hear it. Everyone is like, oh my god, Postcard was fucking drunk. Matt was drunk. Matt was drunk. I literally listened to everybody that was there. Matt was drunk. He drank a bottle of tequila. Matt was drunk. I get it. But I couldn't fucking hear anything. I don't know how anyone heard anything. They were playing it off like the back of a car speaker. I could not hear. Everyone was loud as shit in there. I couldn't hear my damn verse.
The blunt, proceed to face it, doing what I have to. I'm gonna make it, no more bullshit. I think it's time to escape it. This is my reality, and only I can choose to change it. Driving by myself, hoping that.
Facts. This is my reality, and only I can choose to change it. That's a hard line, but I'm gonna keep it right here. Listen, the hardest bar of this whole cipher is my intro bar. I don't know, dude, because Merkham's had that set up. I'm talking about the one-liner. So my two hardest one-liners are gonna be Dilemma's line where he said round after round like a beer gut, and my intro line. I swear to God, no one has said anything about my intro line yet, so I'm gonna just play it.
I'm out of Crips, about to put y'all in one. You standing out until we talking income.
Bruh, come on, man. I'm out of Crips, about to put y'all in one. I don't know, it's just like such a cool thing. I wrote my verse on the way there to the studio in Crypt's car. He was showing us some of his new music, and Crypt's new music's fucking gas. It's like really fire. But anyways, he has some really good storytelling songs. But I said, every line in this, I tried to do some kind of wordplay. You know, I was like, you outstand until we talking income. Sorry that I'm going to spend more time on my verse than anybody else's, but I want people to get it. And on top of that, it is me. So when I said, I'm out of Crips, about to put y'all in one, you outstand until we talking income, that was meant to be like, we're talking income, like money. And then also like, you're outstand until we talking income, you know, like you're coming in when we're talking. Yeah.
Y'all just crack up under pressure, you tortilla chips came with tools and ratchets like I really fucking need a fix.
So obviously, tortilla chips are very easily cracked. So if you crack up under pressure, like originally that line I said something about logic, like y'all got no logic and crack up under pressure like tortilla chips, but it didn't fit on the beat, so I just toned it down. And then obviously, Gatsby is probably geeking out in these comments right now because I'm like, listen to the fucking parts. Anyways, the next part is like came with tools and ratchets like I really fucking need a fix. I mean, obviously, like the tools and ratchets are the guns and the girls, and then it's like I really fucking need a fix, but I don't.
Waiting around the table like you need a tip. I've been in my fort all night in silence. This was season 6.
Then I said, waiting around the table like you need a tip, because if you're waiting on a table, you need a tip, and I'm also saying that you need a tip from somebody else that's there. And then I hit him with a fucking Fortnite bar, which is stupid. I can't believe I did a Fortnite bar in this. Like, why did I do that? But anyways, I was like, I've been in my fort all night inside like it was season 6, because in season 6, it was like the night of darkness, like inside the darkness thing on Fortnite. Devo was like, yo, you fix stuff with tools. That's a fact.
Came here for tunes and now I'm leaving with a fortune. Fortunately, I'm tuned up and I don't need another portion.
Bro. So this is one of the bars that I feel like no one is going to get, so I have to say it. I said, came here for tunes, and now I'm leaving with a fortune. Fortunately, I'm tuned up, and I don't need another portion. It's a flip on the word fortune because, you know, I said, I came here for tunes, and now I'm leaving with a fortune. You know, it's fortune, and then fortunately, I'm tuned up, and I don't need another portion. So I'm saying I don't need another portion of the money, but now I'm here for tunes still. Like, I'm leaving with a fortune from the tunes that I make, but... you know, I'm here for the tunes. I'm essentially just here for the tunes. That's why I'm here. I'm not even 100% here for the money, dog. It's great. It makes my life. Obviously, I do what I love to make money, but I'm here for the tunes. I'm here for the bars. I'm here for the tunes. I'm here for the records, the singing, all of it. I make music every day, like 3 songs. It's literally all that I fucking love to do. That's why I get super passionate about this shit, and when people, it just goes over their heads and shit, because that's what I'm passionate about, man. I fucking love this shit.
It's holy on the seas, yeah, we all notice why they worship. Y'all can match and keep it lit, then I'ma make sure that I torture you.
And I said flow is holy on the seas, so no wonder that they worship, because a warship would be on the seas, right? And also you're saying, like, if something is holy on the seas, like your godsend or whatever, you got to make sure that they worship. So it's a play on, like, a warship and worship. Oh, my Lord. And then,
Got me in Kentucky with a waiting around the table like you need a tip.
Sorry.
I've been in my fort all night in silence. This was season 6. Came here for tunes and now I'm leaving with a fortune. Fortunately, I'm tuned up and I don't need another portion. Flow is holy on the seas, yeah, we all notice why they worship. Y'all can match and keep it lit, then I'ma make sure that I torture you.
Yeah, I said, so if you can't match and keep it lit, then I'm gonna make sure that I torch it. Obviously, these are all things that create fire, but, you know, I'm like, if you can't match what I'm doing and keeping it lit, then I'm gonna make sure that I burn it down, essentially is what I'm saying. But it's just a cool way to say that.
Got me in Kentucky with a asshole.
That's my favorite part.
Throw tequila all up in the glass, go.
So there's a place in Kentucky called Glasgow, and you guys know me. I fucking love tequila, and I was drinking hella tequila, so when I said fucking throw tequila all up in the glass, go, that's what the fuck I did.
I be steady toying around, fuck what you has, bro.
You steady toying around, fuck what you has, bro. You know, you're playing around, and Hasbro is obviously the toy company is called Hasbro. So I said, yeah, I'm steady toying around, fuck what you has, bro.
I'm up to here with how you think I'm feeling mad low.
And that was probably the weakest bar on there. I'm up to here with how you think I'm feeling mad low. Because, you know, we're literally just up to here, mad low. Stupid, but it was a closer.
Yeah, me waiting to go, yeah, throwing a buffalo woes, yeah. I don't get face to the cold and I'm hot on the metal, my faith in the ropes, yeah. Limited taste and they fold, yeah. See that I'm winning the goal. I got my ice on with pen in the verse and they know that I really been froze.
So I said, I got my ice on with pen in the verse and they know that I really been froze. I did have my ice on when I was writing the verse. So I was being real about it. I had the ice on while writing the verse. Now, we're pulling up on crazy because Holla had one of my favorite lines in this too. This shit is hilarious.
When you move like a guy.
Also, I drank a whole entire bottle of tequila for this video. I did not know my fucking lyrics. I couldn't hear at all. So I was just hopping around being crazy ass Matt. I probably pissed a couple people off. A couple people probably think I'm crazy. I was just having fun. Fun fact, I was dying, man. I love Blitz. King Blitz came up to me and was like, one thing I learned this weekend is you really do this shit. And it's because I do. This is literally my life. Like every day I do shit like this. So fun.
It always come with grace. Team got plenty for anybody who wanna hate. And I don't care how they kill him, boy, I just want him 8. So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K holla, chillin' Bahamas.
This is the best part.
Come home to your crib and throw dick in your mama. Then I dip.
That's the best fucking line, bro.
Big shift with your sister Ramada. 3 summer OnlyFans with the chick that's beside you. It get vicious. Her leg.
Damn, bro. He's about to put a bitch on OnlyFans. He's about to have a threesome with bitches on OnlyFans.
Up, she turned flip switch. Swore she was Kirby the way she sucked this shit. You mad? We grip sticks. Find out she told you about us. Harry Potter, grab the sweepers and get this snitch. I don't.
So I really like Holla's verse, but when he did the Harry Potter sweeper, this snitch, you know, he's saying the snitch from Quidditch or whatever, but like he stumbled on the verse right there a little bit, and that's why his verse wasn't one of my favorites, honestly, because I fucking loved his verse, but that little stumble, it's like little cadence fuck-ups for me, like, make me so mad. But his verse is so good. I loved Holla's whole shit, but the, like, you know, when he fumbled, it was like that, you know, like, look at this snitch. That part didn't hit for me, and I'm so upset. But at the same time, fuck it. I'm not talking shit. This verse is fire. I loved it.
You understand where we coming from. I don't want to speak man to man, fuck a one-on-one. When the war gets thick, people want to run. And if you not one of us, then you one of them.
Facts. And also, he twisted that. It's not them, it's them, bitch. You one of them. He said it with so much conviction. I mean, I believe him. So here's my verse. We're coming up on my verse. Is Autumn creeping in the back? All right, she does that. Hey, Autumn, if you can hear me right now, do not mess with me for another 7 minutes, all right?
I'm like the slumdog millionaire, overslept the red eye.
That's me. That's me. This is my verse right here. Overslept the red eye. It sounds exactly like me, right?
Chandelier and stuck it like a Jedi. Rappers
See, I told y'all, it's so many goddamn Jedi bars.
abandoned if they only played a good guy. Well, maybe that's the reason that
So I'm not gonna give him props for that line because we literally just talked about that playing Fortnite.
a Jedi. Rappers get abandoned if they only played a good guy. Well, maybe that's the reason that the good died. This young boy rolling with that old boy weakness. Y'all ain't never step into the genus of a G.
Wait. Do you say this young boy rolling with the old boy weakness? You calling yourself old boy weakness?
Yes, women that I wrote about would say that I'm the meanest, and they mean it. They call
I actually really like that part where he said, women that I wrote about would say that I'm the meanest, and they mean it. Because that's a fact. Jonah has actually written some funny-ass things about ex-girlfriends and stuff like that, and they would probably say he's the meanest, and they mean it. So mid thing, I have to yell at these kids real quick. Hey, please do not bother me. For real. I told y'all, right? Yeah, you got about 10 minutes. I'll give you ice cream cake if you do not come out of the room. This is the funniest part in the middle of this. But for real, I'm not playing. That shit pissed me off.
me conceited and elitist, then they take into their Twitter and they trying to delete us. Then they see me doing well and wanna kick it like Adidas. Nah.
Apparently some reactor reacted to Jonah and said something about his kick it like Adidas bar, and he was like, really? That's the bar you're gonna pick out?
Homie, everybody snapping pictures, cheese and macaroni.
Here's the best
a
part.
couple years ago they would have blocked me like a goalie. Now they calling me a star and wanna pat me like my homie. Whoa.
Hey, he said they want to pat me like my homie. That's fire, dude, because Pat Mahomes is a football player. Gas, bro. That's the bar that went over everybody's head in his verse, and that's my favorite line of Gatsby's verse. So Jonah, right here, he had so much swag in this. A long time ago, I told Jonah to, he was doing a verse, and I was like, bro, you got to put a little more swag in it. Like, stop trying so hard at the delivery. He put a little swag in it, and ever since that day, Jonah has been swagging so hard that I got to keep my swag up with him. And the reason I say that is because he is me, and it's very weird. My son is me.
And now you talking matrimony? It's cool you shot a shot at CBH, you smacked a bogey like.
Y'all already know it's the 5-7 go Ibn. Yeah.
I love how Dumb Loud just literally comes in like immediately.
Do this rap shit for fun. We get bread, you should get you some. That's right. If it ain't
dumb loud,
nigga,
it's just dumb.
I sell cars, you can get you one. I sell cribs too. Got a 3-bedroom crib you can rent, dude. Fully.
I feel like he came in this cypher going, hey bro, I don't know, man, I haven't rapped in a while. I'm going to tell people about the businesses and the side hustles that I do, so if they see me, they'll be like, damn, I do need to buy a house. Someone had me dying in the live chat. They were like, did he just turn this into like a real estate commercial?
Furnace. The rent to be $1,200 if you really want it. First month, 24 to secure it. You can get a hoodie. Log on to the site. Right. When it come to bars, I don't write. Fuck around and scar you for life if you rap for a living. Cause they be like, dog, he is nice. I could charge you a price for these 16s, punk. And I ain't write a rap in like 16 months. I'm still sharp as a knife. Nigga, I'm a shark, I will bite. And everybody swimming's brunch. And then bring lunch.
He has hella charisma.
Nigga, bring the dark to the light. Your battery will then need jumped. Ibn.
Hell yeah. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb.
There's a psycho at the cookout, so look out. A fishy character on the boat, so I'm glad we took the hook out.
His intro line is actually pretty fire, dude. He's like, there's a fishy character on the boat, so I'm glad we took the hook out. Because I think they were talking about doing a hook, and then they're like, it's going to be way too long, so we're not going to do it. And he is a fishy character. When Scheme pulled up, I was like, is that guy just going to sit here with his fucking mask on the whole time? And then he didn't. He took it off. He's a really cool guy. I love Scheme. I'm not going to tell y'all his real name, but really cool guy. Love that dude. And yeah, he's a fishy character when he pulled up.
This chapter in my life, get the book out. Been creeping in the night, but it's time to pull the rook out.
I really like that part where he's like, I've been creeping in the night, but it's time to pull the rook out. Because, you know, it's a chess bar. I kind of wish he did a little more with the chess scheme.
Introductions, huh? I'm awkward, weird, and fucking lame, but I'd rather play the bully kid than be part of your game.
That shit was fire. He's like, I'm awkward and fucking lame, but I'd rather play the bully than be part of the game. I'm not 100% on Scheme's delivery. I don't love his delivery and sound overall, but honestly, Scheme had bars in this. Like, it was just some overlooked shit, in my opinion. Because I saw some other reactions to this, and anyways.
I'll be grilled, well done. But my soul is cold, I'm always charred. Well, let's have fun. My flavor doesn't pair with beef, and yours is burning up.
See, like, he just continued with the whole charred beef line. It just, like, it all makes sense.
Wanted flapping lips, you creep, don't try, you can't catch up.
He be scheming. That was in the comments, I didn't say it. Yeah, Scheme does be scheming.
Catch up like ketchup, your meat is overcooked. Comment down below which of my bars I overlooked. Now they all be saying this dork ruined the song. It was going so well.
So nobody said that this dork ruined the song. I'm sorry to break it to you, Scheme.
Why did they let this freak on? Well, real knows real, and real knows you. And in
I love this part.
reality, this plastic face is realer than you.
In reality, this plastic face is realer than you. And that's real, man. It's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here. Not in this cipher, but in general. Hey.
I'm preconditioned, disabuse, but put the liquor in my system. I got problems I don't fix, so I just
Dude, Seppi has the deepest voice of all time.
pray for commission. Walk around with demons. I both love my shoulders like I'm lifting. Got them shooters in my holster. Take a shot, say Smith & Wesson. I call it coronavirus. The card trying to leave you crying. Corona.
So I don't know why he said I call that coronavirus when he was talking about taking shots with the Smith & Wesson thing. But anyways, it sounded good in the flow.
Fuck up your sinus, your pussies that never tries. Scalding with flows of Midas, potent you can't deny. Scorching and Holy Ghost, it be smoldering molten lava. Flipping the script like Java, the merciless.
I've never heard somebody do a JavaScript bar, so I gotta dap you up for that one. When he said flipping the script like Java, that's just funny. If he would have made a coffee bar in there, like that would have been super gas. Seppi definitely has a different voice. His voice is really dope. I like it. If I tried to emulate it, I'd be like, hey, I can't even do it. I can't fucking do it. He has a deep ass voice. It's good. It's like Rick Ross. You can't do that shit.
Scripts up on your collar, so worthless whacking passes get smashed like bottles of vodka. Bitch, I'm a monster, fit to be spreading it proper. Stop at the top of the
Competition, listen, Seppi killed it. Yo.
So Luke and Seppi are boys. Like, they ride or die together. It's super close. That's why he popped in on the end of his verse.
It's good. Jersey.
Samad made this beat, and I gotta say it right now. This fucking beat is the best cypher beat I've ever heard in my life, personally. I'm gonna stand by that. It's not because I'm on it. If I was off it, that would be fine. I don't give a fuck. This is the best cypher beat. The cypher beat is so good. And Samad cooked this shit up in like 2 hours, and I asked him what samples he used, and he was like, I use samples, bro. And I was like, gas.
Yeah, now if you knew what I deal with, the man's know it's understandable. I don't feel shit. Don't got my math, I tossing in the grass, you'll kneel quick. Coronavirus says she's scared to catch me, I'm real sick.
It was like a basic line, but also a really good one. You know what I mean? Like, coronavirus scared to catch me, I'm real sick. Originally, Samad was talking about how he was like nervous about writing this verse so quick because he usually doesn't write this quick or something. And I thought his verse came out fire. Like, it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty dope. So like, I don't know. You always got to be completely confident. He's a confident, nice, super humble dude in person, but I would never even second guess this shit because it's good.
But I got a whole plethora of this mess up stuff in my head to bust. You don't really want to test your luck with the best of us. You'll get left in dust. Pass to the kid, but they feel this. Man, I do your
So when he says like pass to the kid, but they field this, I was thinking like the football thing. You know how you're like on a field. I could be wrong there, but like that's what I got, and I kind of liked how he said that. Like pass to the kid, and they field this. I like that.
Then pop you with the can. I'm the real Crypt. I blew up and conquered. Nobody sicker. It's been proven by doctors. I want my plaques to look like ooh, it's an Oscar. Sleeping on me, I'ma let be rest like beautiful knockers. Get these Uncle Toms up off my chest, Akuna Matatas.
That was cool because the scheme was like something about the Hakuna Matatas, but he was talking about like a coon matatas, like so a coon see my titties. He was calling an Uncle Tom a coon, and that was just like a really cool setup. That was a really intense bar. I really liked it. And he said something else like after that.
Carefree since we are.
I'm carefree, yeah, because you know Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Fucking fire, dude. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Put some auto-tune on that.
See this the writer's block. Before you draw the line, you cross the garbage. Your mind is wrong. You know you're gonna die. You're looking cautious. Like why, Samad? I kill you making the same face I make when I lie to cops.
I kill you and make the same face when I lie to cops.
I'm not a blood, but I live the life that they hate to see. I just balled in the court for sport, they just plagiary. They want the beef cause they salty, revenge is savory. And if I ain't the best on the cypher, at least I made the beat.
And if I ain't the best on this cypher, at least I made the beat. Facts. Cause his fucking beat is so girls.
Dozen of us in the room, call a doctor. I'ma be shooting some, but some not hurt. 5 get hit, or the 6 into the outskirts. And 5 clicks, that mechanism turns 12 to 1. That's clockwork.
Man, this girl came in here with motherfucking baker's dozen. 12 plus 1, 13. Anyway, she came in here fucking doing math. Like, Lex is fire as hell. I just did a song with her. She's so good. But she came on this bitch and started making me do calculus. Like, you know that Jaden Smith meme where all the fucking math equations are going above his head and shit? That's how Lex came on here. She was like, I'm gonna make y'all motherfuckers do calculus when my verse starts.
I'll be in the mud, my dogs act first. I just my blood to come through, bro. That's lab work.
I love when she said that. I just get my bloods to come through, dog. That's lab work.
Ain't mad her cause the way I rap it ass girls. I'm fucking all these niggas over, so don't even ask him why his ass hurt.
I'm fucking him all over. Don't even ask why his ass hurt.
Points and I gon' hollow joints, pop out and the cops gon' argue a mama's boy. You depend like the COC, yo nuts, you an almond joy. Goddamn, my man.
Oh yeah, COCO nuts. You almond joy because almond joys are coconut.
Higher smoke, gas like just common noise. Kamikaze with Rory the way I whip a pill. Cosby tryna ride my horse. Fucking around with me, I come from man's non-stop. I leave him teary-eyed and choking, double hand, got. Look, are you ready to rumble? I go microwave the box. I just give him number tumble. That's that block shot, yes.
Dude, that Matumbo, that block shot. But dude, her voice is so good. Like I don't know, she has so much charisma. I fucking love it. I have nothing ever bad to say about a Lex verse. I've never heard something bad from her.
We ain't trying to buddy you lame. So everybody in our lane getting smothered in flames. The songs leak cause we hot, we ain't one in the same.
I didn't even know that they were sitting there writing this together, but they were, and that's so cool. Because we all wrote day of. I didn't know they were writing this together. This is awesome, dude. I love their back and forth. It's like, it's not insanely bar heavy, but it's so good. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy ass intricate lyrics. It's just like the way they're bouncing off of each other and feeding off each other's energy sounds good. I want to hear a whole record of Crypt and Vinjay doing this because they both have really good voices. They had a really good flow on this.
The only way you'd ever leaks from your jugular vein. Come on, and y'all don't wanna come first with a diss. Cause we respond back quick with some personal shit. And I'll be coming for your neck with every word that I spit. Just like OJ, I show him how to murder a bitch. Still,
I mean, OJ did do it.
my day ones
He admitted it.
repping the same team. They ask me what I do and I just tell them I chase dreams. Make cheese till I'm feeling better than Jay-Z. We keeping it 100 like the weather in AZ.
So that is a fact, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. AZ is always 100. And I'm pretty sure that Vinjay just moved to Arizona, so he had to say it.
Now they mad cause I run it and I never leave. And they girl up at my crib, I would let her be. She in the bed with me and crawling like a centipede. Bitch pop Zans and she still gon' remember me.
Hey, because people, when they pop Zans, they don't remember shit. Cup gang, bitch, cup gang right here.
And now we keep it pushing. Coming at me probably shouldn't, cause I've been winning, doing everything you know you couldn't. Flames on the beat, I ain't never heard you scorch none. Punch you in the face and watch you break like you were porcelain. If I go,
I've never heard anyone twist the word porcelain like that's like a Lil Wayne. That was like a Lil Wayne flip. Lil Wayne always says stuff like it crazy ass like, yeah, that's how you did it. Porcelain? Fire. This is so gas though. His delivery is flawless.
I'll be coming after your funds. Bitch, I've been driven since I seen the way the Porsche runs. No debate that.
Does he have a Porsche? Because if he has a Porsche, that would be fire. I've been driven since I seen the way my... Oh, if he should have said if he had like a Porsche, that's good.
Time to ride, tell them all they don't play no games. Y'all get paid for the 9 to 5, I get paid for the 808s. Just evolve.
That was hard. Y'all get paid for the 9 to 5, I get paid for the 808s. But Crypt, you don't make beats, you just rap on them. That was a gas line.
Stay the same, finna with that, that won't fade away. They would talk when I would take a loss, but I become a boss and I made my name. Bitch, I've been at this for years, don't follow my peers, I follow my goals. Spitting the heroin, this shit is medicine, tell them I give them a dose.
Yes.
Give them a topic and they go gossip, y'all have been doing the most. Talking the nonsense, better be cautious, turn them right into a ghost. So I don't really got no time for you little guys. Living with
You know, I think they went a little bit over on time here. No, I'm just kidding.
mama, but your ego twice as big as mine. It's one love, my music and soul intertwined. Constant evolution, we never think of the finish line.
Constant evolution, we never think of the finish line. That goes back to what Crypt just said about he's like, I don't follow my peers, I follow my goals. That's so fire. There is no finish line. In life, there is literally no finish line. Even after you are dead, what you created is going to go further in life, regardless. So there is no finish line. It's actually kind of crazy concept to think about.
Yo, they at the crib rapping while I'm at the telly checking my stocks.
That's a different level. So I guess Futuristic is less on making records now. He's more about managing his businesses and stuff like that. So he was, for real, I'm at the telly checking my stocks.
It's money, so I'm checking the clock. It's hard to live in the moment when I'm noticing the best never stop. And from the jump,
That's such a fact. It's hard to live in the moment when I'm noticing the best never stop. Damn. I feel that on a spiritual level. Not even about bars. That's just like on a spiritual level, I feel that.
projected the flop. I'm protecting the rock. I'm off the glass when I'm measuring shots. Ain't talking hoop, this medicine is a rock. I wish.
Yeah, he said I'm off the glass when I'm measuring shots. So fun fact, me and Zach were the only people that were drunk. So he wasn't like really lit or anything. He was just drinking some vodka with everybody. And I was the one drinking all the tequila. I took shots with everybody. I took shots with Vin. I took shots with Todd. I took shots with... I don't even remember. I feel like I poured up like at least like 8 shots and then I drank the rest of the bottle. And Futuristic was also drinking. So him and I were the drunk ones. And you'll notice sometimes in the video, you know, I'll be like, apparently on Friday is when they got more lit and I wasn't even there. So on Saturday is when I had to fucking go hard. You know what I mean?
Best for everybody in this lane. I hope they get what I got. Then pass that up on a trip to the top. Okay, but please don't get it twisted. We are not adjacent, cause I'm not complacent. Not your favorite, but your favorite. Got him some inspiration.
That was really dope though, because he's talking about how he switched his life to be doing more business stuff and enjoying life. But he's like, don't get it twisted because we're not the same, bro. I still fucking do this.
And we talking different. Decades of make.
Matt, I can see you drinking heavy. I'm not drinking heavy. I'm literally drinking a smoothie right now, my guy.
Money move, struggle food, made it out the mud when you was stuck in school. Niggas ain't know what to do, gave him a whole man.
He said, made it out the mud when you were still stuck in school. This is funny coming from Futuristic because this man was rapping when like a lot of us were in school. He's been rapping for a long ass time, bro. He's been grinding since we can all remember.
Sold the catalog, I gave him a whole channel. Selling shoes, fuck it, I gave him the full sandals. Let me know resort with a chef and some more.
When he said, fuck it, I gave him the full sandals. I think he has a business where he sells shoes, by the way. But it was really funny because someone pointed down to his shoes. That shit geeked me out.
Candle. Flow make them nervous, they sweating off of the verbiage. We just did another YouTube cypher, but this time in person.
Off loose ends, meant to say lucid, flow so.
He had to diss the fucking Lucid guy again. The nail is in the coffin, Koofies. He's done. You win.
The opposite of stupid. Think about what you did.
Also in the comments, no. I think Futuristic is not 30. He might be 29. We were talking about how we were both 29. He's about to be 30, yeah.
Should've never mentioned the coof. A kick from the boot, I had your ass missing a tooth. See, lyrically and literally, I will shit in the booth. I'm cooking up.
So I don't like how he said literally I will shit in the booth, because like, Koofies, bro, I don't want you pulling up to the booth and shitting in it. We have songs we're doing together, bro. I don't want you to pull up in the booth and shit in it. I want you to pull up and drop bars. I fucking love Koofies, man. He's such a good dude.
In the stew, I spit in your soup. I'm the one that you don't want to
I like how he said in the stew, I'll spit in your soup, because essentially soup is stew, and you're talking about the studio.
I stayed with the bars, no shit, I'm a convict.
And that's a fact. I love it when people say real ass shit, because it's not that like that. I told him this when he dropped this bar. We were talking, I was like, I love it when people say real ass shit. It's not necessarily some crazy ass bar, but he's like, I stay with the bars, no shit, I'm a convict. And because he had just got out of jail, and you know, he said like it's just a really good line being from his position.
Nina and I call it my side chick. Shorty catch bodies like jumping this mosh pit. And when it come to pressure, I'm the one that applies shit. Cause soon as they arrest you, the one that's gonna dry snitch. Mama,
every line is real.
He told me that my flow was the coldest. I've noticed, got him in a panic, got him fanning like both the Dakotas. Twisted.
He said got him fanning like both the Dakotas. And that would be cold.
Nigga top pop, this how you open a soda. I don't play games, can't you tell I just broke the controller? Bars.
Did you break the controller? Did he pick up the PS5 controller and break that bitch? No, thank you guys for rolling with me and watching this. Overall, honestly, this was good. There's not a weak verse on this thing. Even if there are some things musically that you subjectively like less than other shit, everybody fucking killed it. I can't pick a favorite verse. Obviously, I'm biased, and I think I have the most bars out of everyone in the world. I'm literally kidding. I really, really like Koofi's voice. Dilemma had crazy ass bars. I love Grizzy's whole entire vibe. His bars and everything are great. I'm just like trying to recap and think about the ones that I really, really stood out to me. I'm trying to leave myself out. Elijah is just spitting hella real shit. Gatsby, funny enough, had the most fucking swag. Which is crazy. He had a lot of swag. Holla had a lot of charisma. Damn, what's sticking out of me? Futuristic was talking about some real shit. Dude, everybody, this shit was just good. The back and forth with Vinjay and Crypt, like, this is my favorite cypher. This is the best cypher I've ever seen, and it's not because I'm on it. If you take me off of this, this is still legitimately the best cypher that I've ever seen her listen to in my life. We were all in the same place, and we did this shit in one day. We wrote, recorded, mixed, did the video, everything in one single day, all while still kicking it. And I remember some girl at the party was like, we were getting ready to go do something, and I was getting drunk, and she was like, we got to be ready to still do stuff. And I looked at her, I was like, what the fuck? Like, do you know who I am? Like, I'm good, bro. I got this. Because this is like, I love this shit. I can get lit. I can get hella drunk and still do this. I love it so much. I want to say sorry to Crypt because I didn't know my verse at all, and I also couldn't hear it. So it was very hard for me. And he said editing my verse was kind of a pain in the ass, and that's fucking hilarious. But anyways, now I owe him a steak dinner. I just hit my glasses on here. Anyways, thank you guys for rocking with me for this video. This cypher is fucking incredible. Go watch it. Add it to your Spotify playlist. Run this shit the fuck up. If you have not yet, subscribe to my channel, Postcard. It's not this one. If you just type Postcard in the search bar, you will find it. I'm also going to put it in the description of this video where you can subscribe for my actual music and not just, you know, me ranting and talking shit and going live. Thank you guys for rocking with me. This cypher is fucking incredible. It's literally legendary. It's going to go down in the goddamn history books. Not a bad verse on it. I made some amazing friends. Thank you, Crypt. Thank you, Mama Crypt. Thank you, everybody who was involved in this shit. It was fucking awesome. I want to see more people react to this. I want to hear what people have to say. I want to see what they think, and I want to hear them actually critically, like, thinking and not just being a fan of something and, you know, like, listening to it and just staring at the screen. I don't know, man. I want to see more hype about cypher type shit because this is a cypher in its true essence, man. We had a circle of fucking rappers, a ton of rappers who came and did their own thing. Everybody was original. Everyone was on the spot, so they didn't have a time to plan to be someone that they weren't. This is the essence of what a fucking cypher is. It was perfect. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Have a great night. This is not a live. This is an actual video when it's going to be uploaded.